Virginia City Council members failed to pass a resolution to help the Birthplace of Country Music Museum receive grant money for an expansion project. Vice Mayor Archie Hubbard made a motion to pass the resolution at last night's meeting, but with no one seconding the motion, so a vote didn't take place. Jordan Moore joins us now live at the Birthplace of Country Music Museum and learned time is running out to get needed funding from the state of Virginia.
Sarah, take a look at behind me. This is the building the Birthplace of Country Music Museum wants to expand into. And you know, it actually sits right next door to where the current museum sits here in Bristol. But at last night's city council meeting, the museum ran into a roadblock in this expansion project. That's because the city council failed to pass a resolution that would allow the museum to apply for a grant from the state. Museum Director Jessica Turner told me that grant would be for a total of $600,000. That would go toward construction of this vacant building, a 17,000 square foot building they would use for offices, educational programs, and classroom space. Last night, Vice Mayor Archie Hubbard made a motion to pass this resolution, but there was no second from anyone else on the council. We asked Hubbard about his thoughts on why this didn't pass.
I think one of the reasons they didn't want to vote for it is the philosophy of why ask the government to pay for everything you want, which in an ideal world, I agree 100%. You should be self-sufficient. However, that tax money is going to go somewhere else if we don't get it.
And Museum Director Jessica Turner said they are hopeful they can continue to work with the city ahead of their deadline to file this grant, which is right around the corner, coming up on March 1st. The total cost of this project is estimated to be right around $4 million. And if the city doesn't apply for the grant on their behalf, leaders here at the museum say they plan to move forward with this expansion project. They say it will just take a little longer than they originally thought. For now, reporting live in Bristol, Jordan Moore, News Channel 11 in your corner.
And Elizabeth.